Imagine that every occurrence in your life's journey has been carefully orchestrated to fulfill a special purpose. From the moment you first awakened to this world, something deep within you hinted at your uniqueness. Perhaps you don't remember your earliest days, but even then, a subtle presence was there. Events that seemed mundane were part of a greater tapestry than you ever imagined. If you pause to reflect, even the act of breathing is enveloped in mystery. Science explains how it works, yet it doesn't fully capture the essence that drives us to live. Many people accept only the tangible side of daily life, but some have sensed from a young age that there is more out there. This awareness might have shown up in moments when you preferred quiet observation, while other children played carefree. Maybe you asked unusual questions, noticed details others missed, or immersed yourself in profound thoughts about the nature of reality. If that sounds familiar, you might bear a calling that reaches beyond straightforward understanding. As the years pass, the feeling of not quite fitting in can linger, even as childhood transitions into other stages. When adolescence arrives, that sense of being different often grows stronger. During this time, most people crave acceptance and try to blend in with groups, norms, and trends. Yet a deeper restlessness inside you wouldn't go away. While some peers seemed certain of their choices, you found yourself pondering life's bigger questions. You might have felt you didn't fully belong anywhere, not because you were better or worse, but because your soul was searching for answers few bothered to seek. Though these swirling doubts were uncomfortable, they signaled a spiritual awakening. It was like a gentle voice, urging you to find a purpose that goes beyond exams, temporary friendships, or surface-level success. For those who feel chosen, adolescence can be marked by periods of solitude, not necessarily from lack of friends, but because of an inner distance that few can grasp. Dreams may become more vivid, featuring cryptic symbols, alongside a sense that something important was coming, even if you couldn't name it. Sharing such impressions might have met with skepticism or teasing, minimizing what you were going through. Gradually, you step into adulthood, facing external and internal demands. Yet you also gain the opportunity to finally understand where that restlessness was coming from. This is when many people realize that those unsettling adolescent experiences had a purpose. Suddenly, it becomes clear that all those crises, doubts, and feelings of being on the outside were not random. Each challenge you overcame served as a kind of spiritual training, preparing you to more clearly perceive the mission laid out long before you suspected it. Of course, discovering this doesn't happen overnight. Some take more time to see it, especially under social pressure to conform. Still, there's that inner voice reminding you that you aren't here just to float along with the current. Whenever you try to hush that voice, it's like ignoring a strong calling that insists on being heard. That discomfort arises to emphasize that veering off your path means losing part of your very essence. Many adults start to notice increasingly clear signs that they were called for something greater. Meaningful coincidences appear, a book arrives at just the right moment, encounters unexpectedly lead to opportunities, or the same symbols keep appearing, demanding attention. You may dismiss them as chance, yet if you look closely, you'll see a thread connecting these events. Some people call it divine purpose. Others might say destiny, or simply mission. Whatever the name, it's evident that something larger is propelling you onward. When that realization settles in, a new phase begins. It's no longer enough to sense that you're different. Your actions must now align with that calling. Such a decision can mean taking on responsibilities that aren't always straightforward, facing potential risks, and overcoming your own insecurities, not to mention the judgment of those around you. Being chosen doesn't make you flawless. If anything, challenges can multiply. But alongside the trials comes the reassurance that your path is set, and that faith-driven perseverance will see you through. What's most beautiful about all this is that you were never alone. From the very start, A higher power guided and protected your steps. You might only fully realize this by recalling the many times miraculous coincidences happened in your life. Each instance confirms that you're not moving forward by your own strength alone. There is a greater force collaborating with you, opening new routes and sometimes closing others, to keep you on track. As that awareness expands, you begin to appreciate acts of kindness, trust your intuition more, and notice clues that previously slipped by unnoticed. Acting in line with your purpose ceases to be a self-centered pursuit and turns into a gift to everyone around you, because your light can illuminate the path for those still lost in uncertainty. Almost without trying, you become like a beacon, offering comfort and inspiration to others who seek the same answers. It's crucial to remember that awakening isn't a one-time event. It unfolds continually. Even after embracing this calling, new questions, fears, and trials will arise. The difference is that now, each challenge is recognized as a key step in your spiritual evolution. And as you stay true to your mission, more signs will appear, reassuring you that you're on the right path. Keep in mind that being chosen doesn't elevate you above anyone else. Instead, it means realizing that reality runs deeper than it seems, that we're all interconnected by an invisible web, and that by following your calling, you can spark a profound awakening in others. Childhood, adolescence, and adulthood form the chapters of a much larger story that reveals your distinct role. It could very well be that what you share is exactly what someone else needs to hear to open their eyes too. If this reflection resonated with you and you feel ready to explore further, don't let this opportunity slip away. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like if these words made sense to you, and enable notifications so you won't miss any upcoming content. Let's move forward together on this path of self-discovery and fulfillment, always remembering that each step carries the imprint of a calling far greater than we can comprehend.